It is an honor to join you here at SUSECON25. I am Keith Basil. I go by Basil. I am the general manager for SUSE's Itch business, and I want to invite you with me on a journey to yes. So when SUSE started its Itch business, Itch infrastructure was a daunting task. It was almost an impossible challenge. Components of a solution required us to address complexity, so there was too complex, too fragmented, and very difficult to scale. With Itch deployments, we are faced with parallel challenges. So on one hand, we have to address the complexity. And on the other hand, we have to bring organizational value to the organization. So as we say in the Itch, applications go where they're best treated. So stepping back holistically, we saw the landscape and the journey in front of us. So I want to reiterate that the driving challenge is infrastructure complexity coupled with application, modernization, and delivery. With SUSE Itch Solutions, we wanted to resolve these challenges for our customers and partners by simply saying yes. We wanted to say yes to tackling the complexity because resolving the complexity is the proving ground for industry leadership. We wanted to say yes to the ease of application delivery, placing applications where they provide direct organizational value. This is the Itch. And we wanted to say yes to a very strong security posture because providing accelerated governance, risk, and compliance readiness for nation states and regulated industries is absolutely required when we go out into the real world. So in short, we wanted to say yes to customers and partners in the broadest way possible. These are the fundamental drivers, the foundational drivers for SUSE's Itch Solutions, and this is our journey to yes. With the idea of yes, we wanted to acknowledge and set context for two fundamentals of our success, and these are open source. Open source is the first fundamental, and DP has really set the pace in bringing focus to SUSE core values in open source communities. Simply put, SUSE brings infinite potential of open source to the enterprise. Remember that. It's going to be key, and it's part of our core value. The open source win here is on many levels. Primarily, as open source community participants, we innately understand the community's purpose, and the community's vision. As members of the community, we intimately understand the customer persona. And that gives us the ability to fully empower our customers to become superheroes in their respective fields. As contributors, we have a deep bench of technical talent, ready to build, and more importantly, ready to support both community and customer requirements. And finally, as open source leaders, we gain the ability to influence and advocate on behalf of our customers while we drive the community forward. So in many cases, particularly in the Itch, the collective power of open source is the best approach to solving broad and complex challenges. To illustrate these tenets, Dr. T mentioned Silva in his opening keynote. I'm going to reuse that and show you just how that first fundamental is applying to what we do at the Itch. So if we look at Silva is a community where leading communication service providers have come together to build the telco cloud and what we call the telco edge. And they want to do standardization of interfaces, and they want to do sustainability in that space. So as members of the Silva community, we have accelerated telco customer and partner gains in 5G packet core and the radio access network and some adjacent services with work engagements with customers and partners such as Orange, Parallel Wireless, Dell, and Ericsson. The collective requirements of those companies and the community that Silva is are baked into the SUSE Itch for Telco product offering. The second fundamental is SUSE. Our Itch solutions are built leveraging the best components from Linux and cloud-native product families, coupled with edge-specific engineering that binds the two houses together. Okay, there's a lot of value there. Our growth and success has come from a supreme focus on solving real customer challenges, also scaling with precision and creating net new paradigms for delivering value in the most efficient way possible. Our journey to edge has not only shaped how we approach computing, but our innovation has influenced broader thinking both in SUSE and with customers and partners such as yourselves. So scaling what we've built isn't just about growth. It's about doing the hard work to ensure sustainability, efficiency, and long-term success across the board. And with this, our journey to yes continues. Our commitment to these two fundamentals can be seen in our product maturity. So with the upcoming SUSE Edge 3.3 release, we are going to continue to innovate and bring feature value in three main areas. The first is consistent management and operations. This consistency stems from an edge-first operating architecture that was purpose-built from the ground up to meet the edge requirements. The second is agile full lifecycle management and control. So here, SUSE Edge 3.3 provides extended lifecycle management features anchored by proven design and simplicity in telco, retail, and industrial, and other industry segments. We like to say that simplicity scales. And so when you talk about the numbers that we see in Edge in the tens of thousands, we have to get it right at a small level so we can scale it out to a large level in terms of our deployment. Lastly, comprehensive security. By adopting best practices with an accelerated compliance approach, we address security efficiently by embracing a secure supply chain, security automation, and zero trust-based policies and enforcement. So over the last 3 years, SUSE's Edge solutions have focused on the hard things. In the last keynote that I did, we said we did the hard work. We put in the work. And I want to thank our engineers for being there to make that work a reality. We did the hard things. We solved the most critical challenge for large-scale edge deployments. We've led the charge in helping enterprises modernize at the edge, enabling you to deploy, manage, and secure workloads with confidence. From communications networks to industrial automation to transportation logistics, SUSE-powered edge solutions are enabling business to operate faster, more securely, and with greater efficiency. But we have not done this alone. For customers and partners, we walk side by side with those doing phenomenal work at the edge. So today, we've established a strong baseline for saying yes. Tomorrow, we want to evolve yes into greater segments and greater opportunities. You've heard me mention our method of bringing the best-of-breed SUSE products together as a unified solution. Let me take a brief moment to expand that vision and show you the continued journey to yes by introducing a concept born out of the edge called Unified Core. The Unified Core is a foundational infrastructure layer that today serves as a foundation for all SUSE Edge solutions, and in the future will serve as the backbone for the next generation of SUSE solutions. It brings together the best from our Rancher Prime products and Linux products into a single unit for efficient lifecycle management, security, as we've discussed, and deep validation of all components. So in the future, Unified Core will provide a single integrated core stack intended to make deploying edge infrastructure and future solutions infrastructure as seamless as deploying to the cloud. It will also ensure lifecycle consistency across development, data centers, cloud, and edge environments. And as you saw with TCS, we are accelerating partner innovation, giving companies like Mitsubishi Power Aero, TCS, a fully supported enterprise foundation to build industry-specific solutions. And lastly, we see Unified Core as enhancing security and compliance, ensuring enterprises can meet regulatory demands without sacrificing agility. Unified Core will benefit from deep security automation, allowing us to embrace and pivot globally to globally address current and future risk management frameworks. 3 years ago, our journey to yes for Enterprise Edge felt daunting. Today, it's our new baseline. Tomorrow, we're going to make yes effortless. And the best journeys, they are shared. So say yes and come join us in a wonderful future of innovation at the edge. Thank you for being a part of this journey. Enjoy the rest of SUSECON 2025. Thank you.